Hello, my good sir. What are we doing today?
Oh, we're gonna go look at the new Nissan Z. There's one over in Woodside.
Is there actually?
No, I wish.
No, I wish. But what are we doing today?
Well, we're detailing the car, aren't we?
Alright, hold on. Let me get in the car real quick. Alright, Sean, what are we doing today?
We're not losing sight.
We're not losing sight.
We're definitely not saving the manuals either. I'm getting an automatic, I swear.
Well, hopefully, you know, this will change that. So,
It
what
won't,
was that?
but hey,
It's like,
if anything happens and you're just unable to drive, I'll be able to help move your car.
Nah.
The next time you decide
today,
to take your medications at work.
I'm gonna teach Sean how to drive manual, right? I tried to show him the other, you know, what was that, 2 weeks ago when we did the, you know, the shift, the very nice
the all
shift
romantic.
Like, this is first gear.
This is what romance looks like. Oh my god.
Second gear.
Take me out to one.
The nice shifter thing. I was trying to show him the shifter, but yeah, he said he was gonna wait, like, you know, we want to have a day for it. So here we are today. We're gonna learn how to drive manual. We're in not an empty parking lot, unfortunately, because you
It's
know,
normally dead here.
empty parking lots don't really exist in New York City, to be honest, unless it's like you're going really late at night. But yeah. But anyways, it's not like he doesn't know how to drive manual at all. Like, he does have some experience with it. I let him like drive my Miata around the block one time, or like, well, it was more than one time.
And I drove this around.
And he drove the Rx8 around the block.
I drove this on the park a couple of times.
Yeah. But he's still like not comfortable, like really going through. He's never really gone through all the gears. It's really just been around first, second gear, and
third once.
I think like reverse, like in the Miata before, but never in this car.
This one.
But yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a really good tutorial video if you guys are watching this like as a tutorial on how to drive manual. And I also gotta stress, like, if you're looking for a good first car to learn manual in, yeah, I don't think getting a Rotary is a good idea.
Get a Miata, they're great.
Yeah, get a Miata.
It's always the answer.
The reason why I wouldn't recommend getting a Rotary as a good first car to like learn manual in is because you don't want to turn off a Rotary car when it's cold, right? Because the engine might flood. And you know, if you're driving a Rotary, some dude is just like staring at us, like waving awkwardly. He's like, what are they doing? All right, but if you stall on a Rotary, right, while it's still cold, there's a chance you might end up flooding the engine, and that just won't be a good experience for you or the car. So I would recommend against getting a Rotary as a first car if you're trying to learn manual. But yeah, Miatas are cheap, or maybe like an older Civic with a manual transmission. If you can find a BRZ or 86 for cheap as well, those are also pretty good first cars to learn manual in. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend a Rotary engine. But aside from that, honestly, this car is pretty good.
Just not for beginners.
Right, but you know how to start the car, so I'm gonna let you start it.
Oh yeah, so where's the push start button?
It's not S2000.
They had those?
Yeah, S2000s are a half a... Alright, let's get the seatbelt on real quick.
You want me to prime this thing?
Yeah, nah, just, like let it get, just turn it on like regular. Yeah, it starts right up.
There you go, beautiful. It's like, oh wow, it's already warmed up too. Isn't that crazy?
Also, if this car wasn't warmed up already, I already mentioned it, you know, don't drive your Rotary cold, so it's bad to start.
You don't got sunglasses on?
No.
Are you fake?
But just in case you guys don't know how to get a manual car moving, and you guys for some reason are watching this as a tutorial, getting the car moving is honestly pretty simple. Essentially, you want to have the clutch all the way in, put it in first gear, right? And then, yeah, essentially what Sean is doing right now, just try to keep the car at around 2,000 RPM, and then slowly let off the clutch while slowly applying a little bit more gas, because as you let off the clutch, the RPMs will drop as the clutch is engaging. So you just want to match that RPM and keep it at a steady around 2,000, 3,000, and then get the car moving that way. So apply gas and then like slowly let off the clutch. And apply a little bit more as you're letting off the clutch, because you want to match the RPMs, because the RPMs will drop as the clutch is engaging. Oh, yep. Okay. Clutch in when you're braking, because we don't want to stall. If you don't know, your car will stall if you're in gear and you're not moving.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
jerky.
It didn't stall. It didn't stall. So it didn't stall. So that's good.
I'm gonna be honest. The most nervous I am is when I go from just a stop to first. Then after that it's easier. But that's where I stall.
Yeah.
I don't stall changing out of there.
No.
But that's
yeah,
like
but this is why we're in a parking lot doing this right now and not in the actual roads. So yeah, just get practice having the clutch come out slowly as you're putting a little bit more gas, and eventually, you know, it'll get smooth. You'll get smooth at it. What I would recommend against doing is when it's stalling out, if you apply more gas, it will prevent the car from stalling because you're putting more gas in. Well, the lighting here is so bad, but if you apply more gas as you feel the car stalling, you will stop it from stalling, but the car will be very jerky. Or what you could do instead is let off the gas and push the clutch immediately back in and then try again right away. Like start doing that process again and it will feel better. Because having the clutch in, you won't be able to stall.
It's weird driving a manual because like when you first start driving a car, like an automatic, whatever, and you're like getting used to like the pedal feel, like at first you'll be like, oh, 0 to like, oh, you're at like 10 already, and it's like, oh, you didn't mean to do that. You're just trying to like cruise like slowly. It's like the same thing. You got to get like used to your foot being adjusting on the left side instead of just the right.
Yeah, but once you get the hang of it, it's honestly pretty simple. So I think the main goal would just be like get started moving today. All right, when you're ready, just move up to that spot. And I guess what we could do is just go out that exit and then go loop back around to where we came from.
I'm just waiting for the people to walk off over here. Walk.
Yep, better. I'll turn right here. Alright, clutch all the way back in and just try initiating the start from here. So slowly on the clutch, slowly off the clutch while applying more gas. Look at Sean revving it up.
I'm not gonna do that. Let that person go. Because I already messed this up.
Yep, let's not run into anybody. Alright, slowly. Hey, that was pretty smooth!
That was, and I couldn't
Let's
see,
go!
I literally could not see the RPMs because of the way your steering wheel was turned.
Yeah. Alright, when you're making a sharp turn, just clutch in. Alright, clutch in and then
I'm not
turn.
gonna lie, I didn't even clutch in for this.
Okay, that's fine as well. You know, it's just, it makes some people feel a bit more comfortable. Okay, you can stop here again if you want, or you could just do the circle again. Hey, look at him go! Okay. When you could put back in neutral and then let off the clutch. That was pretty good.
I have to make sure it's in gear.
Yeah, make sure it's in gear. You know, this is mandatory.
Make sure it's not in gear.
This is mandatory, right? Make sure when you're making sure your car is neutral. That wiggle is mandatory.
And this handle is for like any time that you're just scared and you're like the passenger in the car, just grab it and pull it up. Especially at like 50 or over. Oh, that's the best.
Yeah, do that, guys. Do that. Only when it's snowing, though.
Yeah, and only when you're the passenger of the car. Never when you're the driver. Don't worry about that.
How was that? How you feel?
That's not that bad.
That's not bad, right?
No.
Alright, cool.
I just don't know how I'd feel about this in stop and go traffic on a highway. I don't think I'm ever gonna be convinced living here.
No, I think you get used to it, because like I got used to it after like a month of doing it. This is like your first day, so you're not gonna, you know, it's like impossible.
Like, oh yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a fun thing to do, like in highway traffic.
Like honestly, at this point, I'm just so used to doing it on highway traffic as well, especially in New York City. Like I drive in the city with this, and it's just gotten to a point where it's just I'm used to it. I never even think about like, man, I hate shifting the gears right now. I'm just like out of my mind. You know, I'm just doing it naturally at this point.
Also pretty sure you have like ADHD.
Yeah, it's fine.
So like I think that's why you like manual cars so much. It's because it's like the extra like something to do.
Maybe. But look,
maybe
that was pretty good at him getting off. I think he's like getting used to the slowly letting off the clutch while slowly applying the gas.
I'm not gonna lie, if you just get used to like hearing it and don't look at it, it's easier.
Yeah. I mean, when you start the car though, like if for some reason you do start the car cold, right? And you don't want to rev it above, like for rotaries, you don't want to rev it pretty high when, you know, but right when you start the engine. I mean, that applies for all the engines. So it is good to look at the RPM and make sure you're not exceeding like 4,000. That would be pretty bad for the engine. So, but yeah, once it's warmed up, it doesn't really matter how high you rev it, and you slip the clutch and you just launch yourself a little bit, but you know, it's fine.
Make it work. this guy. Oh.
That was good. Didn't feel very jerky. When you're also in a turn, right, you could also clutch in and then start doing that thing again, but slowly out and slowly apply gas after you're moving from a stop. You could also do the same thing as well. There we go. Slowly off the clutch and don't apply gas. Yeah. So just alright, now that your foot's off the clutch, you can apply gas. There you go. Okay, just do one more loop.
That was pretty low.
Okay, you can do that too.
I keep trying to hit 2.5 and I always get like 3. That was terrible.
That's good. You got it going. Alright, turn it the other one. We're gonna make our way back to the back of the lot now.
Yeah.
Try changing it to second gear. So clutch off.
I was like, sure, you see where we are.
It's okay because second gear you can stay at pretty low speeds too, and it won't feel as jerky. So clutch in, and then let off. Yeah, off the clutch in, off the gas, and then slowly off the clutch again. All right, cool. So just make your turn as if you're driving a regular car. You should have enough torque in second gear to a point where you don't need a. All right, clutch all the way in. Is your clutch all the way in?
Yes.
All right. I think you stalled. So start the car again. Neutral. Yeah. Start the car again. Alright, first gear, slowly move.
I can't move, he's in the...
It's okay, just slowly move around that way. Oh, don't hit him, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I was like...
Because he was waiting. Alright, so start moving again, so the truck could get out the way. Too high. It's okay. Hey, I would move to second gear, so we could get, so it's not as jerky. So clutch in, yep, second gear. And you should be able to drive this pretty smoothly, as if it's automatic, because it should have just enough torque for small, like slow areas like this, and it shouldn't feel as jerky where you feel like you're launching yourself every time you tap the gas. Alright, clutch in. Okay, slowly apply more gas. Could end up back here if you want. Whoa, Sean, when did you buy this car?
I wish. I can't afford a Nissan Z, I can't afford that thing. Get away.
Alright guys, so check out my brand new whip here. I just picked up this brand new McLaren, you know, with the YouTube paychecks, thank you.
The only thing you're more proud of than this brand new McLaren is knowledge.
But nah. But peep the McLaren though, it's pretty cool. Now we're just going to shopping right now. Oh wait, I left my phone in my car. Sean, come back. Just going shopping for groceries for me right now, and we just see like this McLaren parked here. So you know I gotta park next to it. The scariest parking session of my life, you know. I gotta be careful not to nick any of the carbon fiber, no nothing.
Bro, you better lose your entire like lineage. Right,
yeah, I'm gonna lose my entire bank account.
You're gonna be gone. You're like kids 10 years down the line, 8 years down the line, you know, that you're not gonna have hopefully. Too young for that, Jerry.
Alright guys, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video, and as a reward for making it to the end of the video, I'm going to introduce you to my cat. His name is Mona. Alright, he does not seem interested right now. No, but seriously though guys, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. I really can't express how much it really means to me. But I've been trying to teach Sean how to drive manual for like almost 3 years now, ever since like I think COVID began. I've been trying to teach him, but we never really had time to like set a day for it. It's always been like after work, like I make him take my car out of my parking spot, or like you know, after we're done hanging out, he would drive around the block for like, you know, like once or twice. So we never really had time to set aside, like we never set time aside for him to learn how to drive, and I'm really happy that we got to do that today. It was really fun. Maybe this will be like a video series of him like learning how to drive manual until he eventually gets it. Who knows, maybe. I'll think about that though. But one thing I do want to ask is, would you guys be interested in seeing like a video series of like how to drive manual? That was just something I thought of as I was editing the video a little bit, but I did put out a community post earlier today actually. Well, it might be a few days ago from now by the time you guys are seeing this. But I put out a community post asking if you guys drive manual or automatics on your daily, and most of you guys already drive manual. That probably won't happen, but let me know in the comment section below anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun watching him stall a little bit and, you know, just drive around. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, guys, stay safe out there. Peace.